What's going on, everybody? It's Darius, and today I have another Final Fantasy 15 video for you guys. Now this video actually going to be just going over some things you can expect from the Chocobo Moogle Carnival we're going to be getting in a couple days for Final Fantasy 15. And specifically, we're actually going to be going over 8 things to expect from it. Now most of these things are actually going to be stuff that you could find from the trailer, but I just wanted to put it into a cohesive sort of list for you and then give visuals for it, because these are things that you might have missed when watching the trailer and really didn't expect it. The first thing you should expect is that the entirety of Altissia is going to look completely different, even down to the people. In this trailer, you can clearly see that there are people dressed up in costumes, and obviously you're dressed up as well, and there's people walking around in Chocobo and Moogle costumes themselves. So expect Altissia to look completely different in every single way, even down to the building. The next thing you should expect from this carnival is that you should actually expect to explore places you didn't want to go to, or didn't really know you could explore before. Now I know a lot of people actually don't know this, but there's a part of Altissia where you can actually go and bet on different monsters in sort of a Coliseum type minigame, and if you do that, you actually get currency in place of a gil, and you can turn that currency in for rewards, where you can get stuff like, I think, the best reel in the game for fishing and stuff like that, different stuff for your regalia. So there's actually sort of different places throughout Altissia you actually didn't think you might have gone to, or you actually just didn't really need to go to before. I'm pretty sure this carnival is actually going to encourage people to go everywhere that you didn't really expect. The next thing is that you should actually expect to see possibly places that we haven't been able to go to in Altissia before. While looking at this trailer, it could have actually just been the fact that these places were decorated so differently that it's unrecognizable, but when looking at the trailer, it did look like there were certain things in certain places that I had not seen in Altissia before. And I've actually spent a lot of time in Altissia just due to side missions, side quests, and when I got there was a point in the game where I really didn't want to go on the story, and I just did some extra stuff in the city, and I had not actually seen these places that I saw in the trailer. So there's a possibility that there's actually places that were not available before, and as we all know, this game has a lot of places that were not available before. So and also the fact that Altissia has a really dark part of the map that we are not able to explore, it's a very, very good possibility we could be going to places that weren't available. The next thing is expect a lot of mini games. Obviously this wasn't going to be some sort of story DLC, but what we could expect is just a lot of fun things to do. As you can see in the trailer, there's some mini game where you're actually on sort of a machine gun that you were actually able to use whenever you went against the Empire. You went on a base, and that's actually used to shoot targets down. You see one where there's Behemoth, and there's a whole bunch of other things just going around. I think this actually takes place in that Coliseum that I mentioned before, as well as you riding a chocobo on the actual water in Altissia, which is pretty cool because besides the gondola, you're not able to do anything within the water. The next thing is that you should actually be able to take photos now. That was one of the actual really cool things that I saw from the trailer, was that we're going to be actually able to use the camera ourselves and sort of position it and take the right photos. Now to what extent, I'm not really sure. I know for a fact down in the corner it says no filter, so we can expect to use filters, or at least all the filters that you've unlocked for Prompto so far, and that's pretty cool because it's something that I've actually really wanted to do, was actually be able to take advantage of taking photos myself, because while Prompto's photos are pretty cool, I know that there are certain points in the game with like, oh, I really want to take a photo of that, and me be able to actually control it because I know how cool it would look. But, you know, it's whatever. We'll finally be able to use it, so that's cool. Another thing is that we're kind of going to be able to use weapons in Altissia. Kinda. I want to emphasize that just because the clip that you see here, it's really just Noctis warping from place to place. It could actually be another minigame, but it sort of reminded me of the Platinum demo, where you use these sort of like mock-up weapons, or these sort of toy weapons, just to get from place to place and kill, you know, a few enemies, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be killing any enemies in Altissia right now, just because there's certain people, but hey, we don't know, we don't have it yet, so we'll have to see. The next thing was that we can actually expect some new cutscenes. In the trailer, they actually showed some cutscene like footage. Now obviously it's not going to be anything that's going to add to the story, and we don't know how severe these cutscenes are going to be, whether they're going to be long or short, but I would expect to see some sort of cutscenes after you accomplish something, or something happens that we don't know what happens in the carnival. Maybe some grand thing happens toward the end, I don't know, but do expect some new cutscenes from from this carnival if you've been waiting for that in any type of capacity. The next thing is that we can actually expect to see Carbuncle. This is actually one thing that was a little weird for me when I played 15, because they did make an emphasis on if you play the Platinum demo you would be able to see Carbuncle every now and then. The only time I actually saw Carbuncle was when I was actually in the dungeon for Vesperpool while I was with Aranea, and Prompto took a picture of Ignis and Carbuncle was literally just standing right behind him. That was the only time I've seen Carbuncle in the game. I know you can actually see Carbuncle and take advantage of his summon if you play on easy mode and you die completely. He'll revive you and give you some buffs, but other than that you really don't see him, except for apparently there's a chance to see him in the background. And I don't have the picture for you guys right now, but I actually will be doing a video later on where it's a compilation of all of the photos, all the best photos I've taken in 15 in my over 100 hours plus of playing the game. So yeah, expect Carbuncle in 15 when this carnival comes out. And that's basically it for the video, guys. So let me know what you guys are most excited about for this carnival. Are you most excited about the mini games? How just basically visiting Altissia for a reason now, seeing it completely redone? Anything in this video, just let me know down in the comment section below. What is your most anticipated part of the carnival? If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you want more videos like this in the future, share with others so people can know about this information, and expect more videos from me in the future. And if you actually want to know what's going on with the channel and when I upload, please subscribe and go follow me on Twitter at Crystallis_King. Also, let me know what you guys think of the new intro. I spent a little bit of time working on it, and I thought it was about time that I actually make a new intro for the channel, just because I've had the last one for almost a year now. It's been pretty, decent for that amount of time. I just thought it was a good time to actually have a new intro for the channel. So again, let me know what you guys think of that down in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.